Hey everybody, thanks for checking out this quick video on the What's Up America podcast channel. Today we're going to show you a real simple tool to figure out and to use to investigate where does your donation money go to when you donate to a charitable cause. So today, since this one seems to be particularly relevant, the Black Lives Matter movement. I had heard somewhere that, when you donate to this movement, your money doesn't actually go to this organization per se, but it gets filtered to many. So let's figure this out right now. I've pulled up the Black Lives Matter web page, and we're going to take a quick look over here. Done a quick search on it, and if we open it up, here's the web page. And of course, certainly you can poke around and check out all of the different things that are here. Lots of information here for you to check out all over the page. But right now, let's say we're going to cut to the chase. We're going to make a donation. Well, one of the first things we see, and even the imagery on the page is showing us, when we make a donation, we're going to help out African Americans in some way, shape, or form by donating our money. So we start to read through, and we realize that it's not really Black Lives Matter, but it's actually a charity called Act Blue charity right here. And it turns out that Act Blue is really sort of the filtering arm of this for this money, and the money gets donated to Act Blue, and then it gets filtered to other things. But as you look through, you realize it's not necessarily going where you think it's going if you really do the research. So I'm going to use a website called opensecrets.org. And this is a website where you could type in the name of any charity you want. Vietnam Veterans of America, the Red Cross, whatever it happens to be. It doesn't matter what it is. You could type it in here, and you should be able to get some quick research as to where your money is actually going. So right now, since Act Blue is the charity we're funding right now, let's look them up. So I'm going to click in here. Type Act Blue. So here are the results, and I'm just going to click on the first one that says Summary. And if we go in here and kind of check it out, we see that we can kind of look at their spending, total receipts. In other words, they're taking in $1.47 billion a year. And they're almost spending it all every year as well. So let's take a look. If you go over here to expenditures, you can now see a list of the expenses. I'm assuming this stuff is taken right from their tax returns, right? This is a 501c3 charity organization, so this is taken from the tax returns. Let's take a look at the expenses here. You can see the expenses are coming right down the line. Rent expenses, over $2 million in rent expenses. Contributions, look at that, contributions to federal candidates. What does this mean? It's well over $1 billion they're donating to federal candidates. So you can go through all of this information to see exactly what you want to see. There's all sorts of stuff here. Fundraising fees. It costs them over $1.3 million just to raise the money that they raise every year. Look at the salary. Somebody's getting wealthy off this. $15.8 million in salaries. Now, it's not broken down as to who's getting what, but I would assume checking out the tax return could show us that. But look at this. If you donate to Black Lives Matter, you're actually donating to Bernie for president, Biden for president, Elizabeth Warren for president, all Democratic candidates, which is fine if you're a Democrat, but it's certainly not going to help the situation of African Americans. Some of these people, some of the highest donations are going to people who've been career politicians and who've done virtually nothing for the plight of the African American. So if that's the reason for donating, you're probably wasting your money. Check it out. Okay? Pete, assuming that's going to be Pete Buttigieg, right? Amy Klobuchar, probably. Andrew Yang. Okay, Democratic National Committee, $29 million they give straight to the committee. All right, so somebody's making money off of somebody else's situation here. So we just wanted to show you that because this is stuff that you don't normally get to see. You get to see what's on TV. That's what you get to see. The stuff that the media is pumping up, but they're not showing you this. Hope you enjoyed the video. Check us out, What's Up America podcast on Anchor.fm, Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you can hear quality podcasts.